What's up guys, Luke here. Alright, I got an inbox from this dude who has a condition called Trichotillomania. What this condition is that he has an addiction to pulling out his own hair. Everyone has different ways of dealing with stress, whether it's eating junk food or watching porn. And just the way that this guy's brain is wired is that he has this addiction. It's turned into an addiction where he pulls out his own hair. And in his message, it sounds like it's getting pretty serious now, where he's at the point where he's wearing hats everywhere he goes to cover up his problem, and he's like pulling out his own beard hairs, and it's a pretty big problem in his life. Alright dude, so first of all, I think the way my videos can help people is to just reflect their own beliefs back at them and to confirm what they already know to do to solve the problem in their life. So in your inbox to me, you tell me that you've never really told anyone about the situation in your life. It seems like I'm the first person you've ever told. So I'm gonna go in depth, but just to tell you the solution, the action step that you're gonna have to take to deal with this problem is to tell someone in real life. So let me go more in deep. In my own life, back in high school, I thought I had this form of sexual dysfunction. It caused some depression and anxiety. I thought I was messed up down there, could never like properly have sex. Actually, what happened was, because I never really told anyone about this problem for about 2 years, my mind created this huge monster about this problem and how messed up I was. When in actuality, once I faced the fear, opened up and talked to some people, I actually saw a doctor and saw a therapist, I ended up fixing and solving the problem. It was no big deal. But when it was just me dealing with this problem with no support system, my brain just went psychotic and crazy and created this nightmare of really this not that big of a deal problem. So what I'm inviting you to do is you need to be vulnerable and tell someone about this problem in real life. The best thing to do is to go and see a therapist who deals with this situations like these multiple times per day. But so therapist would be choice number one. Choice number two would be a mature, responsible adult who you could trust, whether it's your parents. Sometimes kind of hard to do with your parents, but an uncle, a coach, a teacher, any mature adult that you know. And if you're not comfortable doing that, the very, very least thing that you absolutely have to do is you have to tell a friend and open up about this with a friend. As humans, we want to protect our ego and we want to project that we're awesome, we're all awesome people, and that that our lives are great, right? Everyone wants other people to think that they're awesome. And the truth of the matter is that every single human has their own problems with their life. And when you're vulnerable about your situation and tell a friend or an adult, what's going to happen is, you're going to increase your own self-respect that you're facing your fear. And it takes courage. I know, because of the sexual dysfunction thing. It's hard to open up about an embarrassing problem, which the hair pulling, I imagine, must be an embarrassing situation. But what happens is when you're vulnerable, the other person actually is going to really respect you, and they're going to be like, wow, he's confident, he's opening up to me. And it's not, once you do, it's like, why haven't I told people earlier? And the funny thing is, actually, when you're vulnerable with someone else, it actually gives them permission to be vulnerable with you. So you actually might go up to one of your friends, explain the situation to them, and they're gonna come up to you and be like, dude, I actually got this girl pregnant and I'm in deep shit. And you're gonna bond over mutually helping each other get over your issues. Whatever you resist persists. You actually need to tell someone. You need to start creating a support system to help you solve this problem. What's happening now is you have a problem that's derived from stress. So the more you bottle this problem in, the more stress you're going to have and the worse this addiction is going to get. So you absolutely need to tell someone about this problem, preferably like a therapist or a mature adult. But a friend is a great place to start. That's what you got to do. And just my last point I wanted to make was, you're not going to slip this in like casually in conversation with a friend. This is the first thing I did when I had the sexual dysfunction. I kind of just threw it in there. But what you're going to do is you're going to sit a friend down and tell them exactly how this problem is affecting your life, how big this problem is, that the reason you're wearing hats is to cover up this problem, and it's really a big issue in your life and that you really need help. You're going to become vulnerable. That's what I'm inviting you to do. And you're going to realize that it's going to take some courage. When you grab your balls and face this problem, the problem is going to become a lot smaller problem than you originally thought. You're going to create some strong bonds with a mentor or friend that can really help you. And this is going to be a problem that's going to be a lot more easily fixable than you think. Alright man, good luck. Tell someone about this problem, and in real life, and let's keep in touch over inbox.
Rock a fresh snapback and some new Nikes. She know I'm running good game with my Nikes on. She want flash pictures of me with her Nike on.